On the 22nd of February 2022, I lost my grandma. Yeah, I lost someone really dear to me. At that time, I began to realize what it means actually to lose somebody that you love so much and you cared for, and this person passes away without you even saying goodbye. Yep, that was me. My grandmom, she was suffering from dementia. Now this video is targeting those back home in Cameroon, and even and even those living in Africa, some countries in Africa. I do know that majority of us from Africa, we do not know what dementia is or Alzheimer is. I'm here to tell you, and the early signs. So when you see them, you get to realize them, or you can quickly identify them. Now, my grandmom, she was 100 years old, I think 101. Yeah. It wasn't easy for us, and it wasn't easy for her. I never got to understand what dementia is, get into real details about it, and to know the characteristics of people who actually are going through dementia, how they behave, how they act. Until when I got to America. Back home, I would watch my grandma transform, if I should say so, from one character to another in the space of 1 minute, 2 minutes, she's another person. We all wonder what was happening. Why is she acting this way? What is going on? Majority of the time, people will think that she's crazy, like she's mad, she's delulu. But tell you what, people actually go through this, especially those that went through the First World War or the Second World War. You do not expect them to get to that 90s, 100, and dementia should pass them. It's very rare, very, very rare. Now, dementia is that disease that affects a, the human brain, or let me say, yeah, the human body actually. It affects your brain. It makes you do the things that like you normally don't do. For example, my grandma. Sometimes she would say, I want to go home, but she's at home. She's at home with us. She kept on every now and then, I want to go home, I want to go home. Grandma, you're home. Where do you want to go? Sometimes she would say, I want to go to the market. I want to go to the farm. I want to go to this place. And all these places that she's calling or she's saying that she wants to go to are not even in the city or the town we live. They are like kilometers away, far away, and she wants to walk, trek. It came a point in time where she equally said over she told me in particular, because I really cared for her. So she told me that she wants to go visit her neighbor, and this neighbor is way back in the village, and you cannot drive out to the village to go see that neighbor. At that time, I was like, oh, grandma, something's going on with your brain right now. Yeah, I felt it. So some of the characteristics I will tell you is that the people that are going through dementia, they begin to lose that sense of recognition. They do not recognize who they're talking to. They do not recognize who they're working with. They do not even recognize their environment. Dementia affects the brain. It does. Sometimes my grandma will sit home, she'll sit at home and ask, "Who are you?" Yeah, I know it's a little bit funny, but when I began to read about dementia, I I felt I truly felt so pity, like so remorseful for my grandma, because she was going through something that we never knew. We don't even know how to help her. We don't even know what to do. And even the hospitals could not even tell us about this. They just couldn't. That is how bad the Cameroon system is, the medical field. Yeah, I would say so. 90% of the hospitals in Cameroon are whack hospitals. Sometimes my grandma, you give her food, she'll even complain that like, oh, you want to poison her. Oh, the food is not nice. You gave her this food and now she's going back and back to the bathroom and so on. She's so sick and tired of this. You are trying to kill her. Yes, those who go through dementia, they say stuff like that. They would even say that you are even killing them. They come up with, they frame up things. They just create a scenario. It all happens in the brain, in the mind. You are not there. They go through these things. We are not there with them. We are not there with them. Back home in Africa, we see these things and we say, oh, they are crazy. They are mad. They're delulu. But let me tell you what, this is their life. This is their truth. This is their faith. This is what they're going through, their own reality. And they need all the help that you can give them. How can you be of help? Create an environment which is like full or filled with love, joy. Don't make them sad. Remember, majority of these people who go through dementia are mostly of the ages of 50, like late 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Imagine you living your life. Your first from the first day you set your feet or you breathe the air on earth till when you get to like 60, and now you begin to act abnormal and nobody's there to care for you. People who also suffer dementia, they also pee on their pants. They pee in bed, they poop on themselves or on themselves. Now, you need to come in, help these people, help your grandma, help your mom, help your dad, help even your aunt or your sister, your brother. They might be going through these things. Don't I know majority of the time will be like, come on, why did you have to poop on your pants? Why do you have to pee in bed? You're too big, you're too mature for this. Yep, they go through that. They do. And all these things I'm telling you is my grandma experience. It's the experience I got from my grandma. Because I actually experienced all of these things I'm telling you. And I don't know, I just got up today and somebody told me that I should create this video. It will literally help somebody out there who do not know about dementia and is living with somebody who is suffering through dementia, and it might help. It might help. Your aunt might be there going through one, or even think of committing suicide. Yes, they do. People with dementia think of committing suicide. Maybe what I'm saying here is not enough to back up maybe the characteristics of people who go through dementia. You can pick up your phone, your smartphone, I guess, go to Google or ChatGPT, search for the characteristics. Then you will see what I'm talking about, and you get to know everything. Yeah, it's not really easy. So I hope this video helps somebody out there, and stay safe. Dementia is real.